Good morning. Next news. Snoop Dogg says goodbye to his longtime companion in emotional post TheBlast. Snoop Dogg took to Instagram to share the heartbreaking news, posting a touching slideshow featuring his tiny pup over the years. Below are your comments. I can feel your pain, Snoop. Sorry for your loss. Our poodle mix. Lincoln passed away last year after 18 years of fun-loving life with him. He started off as my daughter's. She had him in college but had to bring him to stay at home because the new place she moved to for Earther studies didn't accommodate pets. I used to be scared of dogs, even the smallest ones, but I felt in love with Lincoln because of the unconditional love and comfort he gave. He could sense when one is unhappy and would just come to sit on that person's lap and stay quiet as if he could sense the sadness. He was very helpful to ease my mind and comforting when I lost my son. Lincoln became my little baby, and I never thought I could love a dog as scared as I was of dogs. It was very devastating to our family when he passed away. It was like losing a family member too. I know he's resting peacefully with my son. We miss them every day. People who have never owned a dog don't understand the bond. It's painful to lose this member of your family. My family doctor of 2 decades lost his dog of 15 years and had to take a day off, canceling my 9 o'clock appointment when I walked in the office. His nurse, who knew me well, told me why, although she was not supposed to tell. I already liked my family doc, but this made me like him even more. Anybody that ever lost a best friend knows the grief. There are times I think of my best friend, a smile is followed by tears. Sorry for your loss. I feel his pain. I just lost my little buddy of almost 14 years. It hurts more than a human loss in many ways. I had to put my 19-year-old Chihuahua mix to sleep a couple of weeks ago. I still miss him. It's hard. My sympathies on the loss of your beloved pet. Unfortunately, that is the situation when you get a pet with a lifespan much shorter than yours. It feels like your heart is ripped out in a way. Just remember the affection you gave that animal was returned by them to you, and remember them fondly. I am sure there will be others, but not a replacement, but ones that will do the same. As a combat veteran, I have sent home a few of my buddies after being bleep in combat and had the feeling this is what life is all about. We come and we go, but you keep moving forward. Feel sad for a eel, but when my pet Westie passed on, it landed on me like a ton of bricks. Sad. It's been 3 years and those sad feelings still hit me some days. That dog lived a life of adventure, unconditional love, and an eternal bond that he will never forge. You know he loved that dog, it was everywhere he was. I feel his pain. I lost a few human family members that were a really difficult loss, but the hardest loss was my dog, Jake. Thankfully we have 2 other dogs now. Jake wasn't replaced, but my heart expanded for our current boys. I am so sorry to hear this. He seems to be a wonderfully kind man, and those of us who have furry family can absolutely relate to his pain. I too mourn lost pets. In fact, there are some days when I find it easier to feel sorrow over a departed animal than a human. Animals don't act out of greed or malice. So sorry. Everyone with an animal companion of any kind knows your pain. They are like family, and sometimes better. I'm so sorry. It's the only time they break our hearts. I spend a lot of time in a nearby dog park, and it's incredible to watch the dog parents with their furry children. It's heartwarming, loving, and just plain happiness to see the interaction between parents and their furry children. I just love the dogs. They jump up on me and give me licks. It makes my day. I find that I hold other people's dogs and it brings me comfort. Here's to all the dog parents out there. It's a pleasure. Pets are not just animals, they're family. Our furry friends are family. I have had to put down a couple of dogs myself and it hurts. Yet I still get another one. You just can't beat the unconditional love that a dog gives you. I feel your pain, Snoop. When you lose a four-legged friend that's been with you through so many hard, easy, good, bad times, when PPL around were nothing but disappointments, yes, the loss of a four-legged friend has no comparis. On. Belated condolences. Puppy is in puppy heaven. We all know this. Rip Jewels. Sincere condolences, Snoop. At least you know you were a great dad and he had a wonderful doggy life. I lost my 2 bleeper spaniels years ago and keep the wound well covered, but doggy love is forever. Virtual hugs. Losing pets for most of us is a hard thing. They are loyal and beside us whenever they can, always ready to go with us. When the time comes to say goodbye, it's hard to do. I've always said that our animals leaving before we do is God's reminder to us that we too will leave. And we should be ready for that. Anyone who has ever owned a pet knows how hard this is. It is a loss unlike any other. I know how he feels. Sorry, Mr. Snoop, for your loss. The pain of losing a cherished pet is unfathomable. It shatters the heart and changes every day, moving forward. So sorry for your loss, Snoop. Will Rogers quote, "If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went." It's painful. We had a Shih Tzu that took his eye drops out onto the deck and dropped them in the snow. We found them in the spring when the snow melted. Loved him. I knew I liked Snoop, he has a big heart. Red heart. Jewels can play with my beloved Boston Terrier, Miles, in the best dog park ever. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you like it, please thumbs up.